So if you ever want to
We're at the
protest,
main
just give one of
org.
us a call.
I'm
Danforth
just going
and
to. We're just
now
going to do some
it's on
chalkology.
the third floor.
They are
but
above this
something's going
paint
on the
store
second
on the
floor.
third floor.
I wonder if they have that too. Definitely the third
This
floor
is
though.
How
And where you
amazing they are
see
doing in Toronto. There's a side door
right
over
there,
here.
that
So
used
what
to
we're gonna
see,
do
you used to be able to
is
see
we'll
the
put up
bust of
some,
L. Ron Hubbard. So they seem to have covered that
Sando
up.
T420 stickers around.
And they seem to be covering up a lot of what's going
various
on up there.
poles in the
The entrance is
vicinity.
down there.
And we're gonna just do some chalkology. So you'll hear both of us chit-chatting
Right
because I've got
there.
us both mic'd up. So hopefully
And
the sound
there's
is
no
good.
action. We're in the middle of a Saturday, so what we're hoping is to get a bunch of chalking done out here on the sidewalk, and then we'll make our way to over there. And here's Sandra's excellent poster. So that's it.
Yeah, so here comes chalkology.
We'd love to have a bigger Toronto team. So anyone who wants to come out, I felt like this little group was being underused. So it'd be nice to make this a little busier. And I still don't have a YouTube channel, blah, 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 that I can do lives on. Okay, time to chalk.
And I made these signs in case anybody decides they want to film our faces, so we can go like this.
Which is good because it's a lot. To make a Scientologist have to think about things like this is not okay with them. So it's great. Suppressive act.
Nora's words straight from her mouth, like she said to the man who assaulted Lara with his tummy.
Whoops. Uh-oh.
Blue will be nice. Hi.
All right. It's time to chalk.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll out the classics, I think.
Roll out the classics?
The chalk classics.
Oh, somebody's getting a delivery.
It's just food delivery. I could go to anyone. We'll have to keep our eyes open to see anyone going in that building. I wonder how many times I've written Scientology in chalk. If I've said it once, I've said it a million times. Our secret power here is that we are so random with our protesting.
Yes. See if anybody's clued in. Let's see if I can actually see the chat this time. Hello, anybody who's here.
Hello.
We're both mic'd up, so you'll be able to hear us chitting chatting. Hope you can hear okay. Let me know. We are protesting Scientology, the abusive practices. They are very abusive to children. Currently, this very minute while we are protesting, one of those children, Jamie Mustard, is doing an interview with T. Her channel is A Voice Down Under. And he's got a book coming out very soon. The end of the month, July 29th, is his book release party at Powell's in Portland, Oregon. And our beautiful friend Rika is going to be live streaming that book release. And Pearl Snappy, Selfless Self, Nora, I believe, and a handful of other Portlandians will hopefully be in attendance. So that is good. I don't really expect much of an audience for this because T has her live running. So, and all of the people who would usually be on this stream are probably watching the beautiful interview that's going on over there. But we're here, we're doing our thing.
Hi.
And we're filming it.
We are here. We are here. Hello there. Do you know that you have a cult in your neighborhood? Do you know that?
No.
Do you care? Yeah, you should care. It's on the 3rd floor.
Oh, there's one. Hi. He's got his, I just saw one go in with his e-meter on his shoulder.
Oh yeah, so one of the auditors.
Yeah.
All right, then we're busted. We are here. And we are going to chalk until we are done, friends.
Yeah.
We are here. I love these macarons.
Oh, your little macaron bar thing?
They're perfect. You get that little darker streak inside of it.
I like it too. That's a cool looking vehicle on a hot
not
sunny
bad.
day.
Eyes turn the other way.
That's an old one.
Da, 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 da. We are protesting a cult in this neighborhood.
Yeah, Scientology moved in.
I know we look a little suspicious.
I hope front door guy has his mop ready.
Who's liking us? Right?
Nice.
Yeah, we don't like them. We're here to let the neighbors know they're here.
Yep, keep your
Is this
kids
your
and
neighborhood?
your family away from Scientology. Ooh, vulture.
Okay. All right.
Turkey vulture.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Very like Scientology's volunteer vultures. Hi, sweetheart. I'm sorry
Is
I don't have
your
any
puppy
puppies with me
anti-Scientology?
today. I am very sorry. It's lovely to meet you, though.
Do you think your puppy's anti-Scientology?
I think your puppy's very anti-Scientology. You
Thank
too.
you.
Cheers.
I think we're a little bit suspicious at this point so far. We need to get out here more because I think it would be good to do.
Well, it just depends on, like, for the most part, I don't do anything on Saturdays these days.
Well, I need to be making money on Saturdays, but I do like doing this too. So
yeah. So I don't mind coming here, and we're protesting Scientology in your neighborhood.
What's that, sorry?
I said we're protesting Scientology. They're in this building on the 3rd floor.
appreciate that response. Believe me.
Absolutely. I was raised a Jehovah's Witness. So
Oh,
don't
gosh.
talk her off.
Yes.
Oh my
Anything
God.
we can do to stop that shit, I'm all for it.
Okay,
Love the talk.
Here, come
I
here.
have 2 of them in my neighborhood in the Junction. One of them's about the building's is up for lease, and I'm so thankful. But I get very angry. I lose my cool
I get
around
very
them.
angry. I do.
This
I lose
this
my
is
cool around them.
a website called fsciento.space. Someone in the UK, she developed this with somebody in Kansas City, and they built this resource, and it shows everybody who goes live protesting. So we just made up these little cards, and
Because I'm normally living in Kitchener-Waterloo. I'm just here to play roller derby today.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, just around the corner actually.
Well,
Cool.
Scientology is a huge Oregon, Cambridge.
Oh,
So
Massive.
Yeah. We've protested there too. It's
I'd
big in.
definitely come down and join.
would you?
Yeah, I'll come down and
Find
join
us. How do you find us?
I'll do it
I
on
am.
this, won't I?
Yeah, do that.
How
and
does she
look
find
up,
us though?
And if you're in Kitchener, if you ever come to the protest, I'll see you there at Cambridge.
Facebook.
Okay.
If you,
I'll remember
if
that.
you
yeah.
friend us on that group,
you know what? Do I have a pen? I don't have a pen.
if you friend us on that group, that's one way to get us.
I'll show you my YouTube channel, and you can. There's an email
And that's
on
another
that.
way.
Yeah.
That's the other way.
Yes.
How you doing?
That's very cool.
Yeah, the last time we were here, there was a girl who was studying human rights law in.
Just on the search
Okay.
engine. It's really dark.
I know it's hard. It's hard because of the sun.
Yeah.
Let's go. I guess. Is this in YouTube?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, man.
Sure.
Are you a Scientologist? No. Good man. Keep it that way.
Here you go. It's me.
They're
Subscribe.
not a religion. They're a cult.
So
Yeah.
I'm live right now.
I think they,
And-
they
And
pay-
yeah,
they keep you
we
in,
just
like,
went
a
to their little
financial,
mission down
trap,
on
right?
Broadview
That's exactly
and
it,
Gerrard
and that's how
which
you
is
differentiate.
a little
How
bit
do
away,
kids become
and we
Scientologists?
talk all over in the
They
front. have
a
this
lot of them are
little
born
house,
into it. We're
and
born
we
into
came
it, so
last
they don't
time
have a
we came
choice.
here,
And
the
there's some
weather was so
disgusting stuff
shite,
that happens to
but
them
we
when they're very
struggled through,
unable to
and they
consent.
came out, taking
Questions they have to
pictures.
ask, questions
They
they
used
are
to be in
asked
an
when they're
org
audited.
somewhere else. And we got them
So
evicted
there's no
from
rules.
that
Like we
because
see
landlord just got so
continually
mad that
see
we couldn't rent out the rest of the building.
adult Scientologists bringing their
So
children inside
this
to
is
these organizations.
Yeah. And there's a website that I developed called
There are
Victims
4 in
Have
Toronto.
Voices,
This one,
because a lot of the children who were
the 3rd floor.
physically,
That's why we're
sexually,
here.
and mentally
3rd floor.
abused
Yes.
in Scientology.
So if this is your neighborhood, you're walking by them
have
all the time.
started
So if
telling
you
their
see
stories.
too much
So
action,
the
you should
FBI,
get concerned.
there's a human
They could-
trafficking
right there.
element and a forced labor element.
So
they're
when you see
reporting
them
to the
come in
FBI,
and they've got a big
and there's
briefcase,
a big law firm in
those are
in
e-meters.
LA.
Do you know about
called,
the
Andrews
e-meter
and
is what
Fulton,
they use. It's like a
and
lie
they have
detector
taken
test,
on
but
the
it's
cases
their
in a
main
contingency basis.
counseling tool.
So the victims can go and
so like
anonymously
they'll sit and
report to them.
ask
So I
people
built the
questions. This
website
is what
as
they
a
pay
resource
thousands of
for them
dollars
to be able to just go
a
find the
session where they sit.
information and
Even
then
Tom
use
Cruise
it.
gets audited, where they just
So-
sit and they get
and
asked
I'm
questions.
so
It's
glad
craziness.
people
So
like
if you see
you
the
around.
briefcase
So we're
people,
just
and then if
doing
you
this.
see
We
the
ran
people
into a
dressed
lovely
in
lady who,
suits and vests,
in her neighborhood, there was a church
they're
that was
members, they're staff members, and they're members of the Sea
everything.
Org.
Yeah.
So they don't pay for
so
anything.
her whole
They
neighborhood
signed
got
a
out and
billion-year contract,
protested that.
and they
so-
get underpaid and overworked.
Yeah, give
Yeah,
us a
that-
follow,
it's
and there's a
ridiculous.
ton of
It's a
people.
trap.
I'm on your YouTube.
Go
I'm
go
why
and
they-
I hope you
so
win.
Why do they feel like they can't get out?
I just won my first
The
game.
ones
I've
who
got
signed the
another
well,
game.
because
Yes,
they
I'll
kind of
take
get
that.
Where is
hypnotized
it?
with those
Where is
courses
it?
that they take early
Okay.
on.
Yeah.
So they're
Alright.
not
Yeah,
really
I'm there tomorrow
thinking
as well, so if
freely.
you have a day off
Okay.
for protest.
So
There you go.
the ones that are
That sounds
working
like fun.
for them, they've already signed
Cheers.
away billions of years of a contract, and they're told that if they ever leave Scientology, they're going to have to pay for all of the courses that
Won't
they
their
got.
children be punished? I know it gets darker.
Well, yeah, because a disconnection is their policy. So if you leave Scientology,
Sorry.
and your family's in Scientology, if you leave it, and especially if you start talking out against them, it's called disconnection. They will not talk to you. They will not associate with you. You're not allowed to see them. We have really good friends of ours who, their 2 children, they raised them in Scientology, but they themselves left the cult like 10 years ago when they were in their 60s. Their 2 kids are still in. 2 of their kids.
And they won't talk to
They
them.
will not talk to them. And they work really high up in Scientology. So there are a lot of bad policies.
I thought it was a bit more violent than that.
It is.
There is
They
violence.
don't talk about it though.
No.
It's because it's too much
Would
to
you?
explain
Would
to
you?
it's too, yeah, they don't talk about it. And for us, like, we can explain. There are 3 cases that are horrific, like mysterious deaths. There's the Lisa McPherson story. Like, it's a lot to
Hi,
explain
Lara.
to people, but the violence is really like
I
a lot
see
of
you,
the
honey.
second generation children who are raised.
Welcome.
You know,
Thank you for showing up.
It's okay.
they
We're
don't,
just doing
and
a
then when they
little
get out, they're like,
talkology
oh my God, the real world is
At
so
the
much nicer.
big giant,
Yeah, free
you know,
will is what
corner
they're
that
lacking
we
inside
have
that cult.
here.
So
Like, look at this. This is a big
yeah.
giant
So is this your neighborhood?
It is my neighborhood.
spot that
yeah,
we
I had
can.
no idea this was-
So they're
And we've-
here, and then we
we've,
just came
used
from
Sandra's
Broadview. They
stickers
have a
and put
little
them on all the
tinier
poles around
called
here.
a Mission
Probably
on
go across
Broadview,
the
so we were
street
protesting
after and put a
there.
couple on the poles across
And then
the
at
street
Yonge
too.
Street, they have a building
Just
they
so
used
that
to be in
anybody
called
who's
the
crossing the street gets a
it's just an
little
old
mention
broken down
that
building at
Scientology
Isabella
is a
and Yonge.
cult.
It's on the west
I
side.
hope everybody is having a
In the
wonderful
70s and
day.
80s, it was a huge deal. I mean, I grew up in the city.
What do you think about Freemasonry then?
Well, those are just those mysterious, like, Freemasonry is really, really old, and there are a lot of cults and religions that are built on, like Protestant, that's the Protestant end of town, that are built on that. I personally don't love any of that stuff. It's too secretive and it has too many